Hello, I'm David, and I'm going to show you how you can use a prepared set of hands on your own practice table. As usual, you start off by logging into BBO in the usual way, and then you need to have the set of hands up onto your account. So go to the tab, the account tab here, click on that, and on the choices at the top of the page here is Deal Archive, and that's where you're going to put them, so click on Deal Archive. You need a folder for the set of hands, so click on the plus to create your folder, and it comes up with the name Untitled Folder. Click on the pen symbol and you can go and edit the name of that, and I'm going to call it Week 2, if I can spell it correctly, Week 2, and tick to show that that now is spelled correctly. I click on the name of the folder and it goes highlighted in pale blue, and I'm going to import what they call a LIN file. That's because the extension, the type of file that this is a .lin file. It's one that you'll already have, perhaps emailed to you and downloaded to your download folder. So if you click on Import LIN file, you get this dialog here where you can choose the file. Click on Choose File. And mine is over here in my downloads called week2.lin. Click on it and open it. It tells me that I've clicked on week2.lin and I import the file, and it tells me it's successfully been imported into my BBO account into the folder called week2. So if I go to the week2 folder now and click on that a couple of times, it comes up with the 4 boards that are in the file, in that file that I've uploaded. And if I click on one of the boards, like board 1, it will come up in the usual sort of way here, showing you what the cards are. And we'll just notice that we've got Ace, King, and 3 of spades in a North's hand, because that's a way we can check later that we have indeed got the right cards that we wanted to play with. I'll delete that for now. So the next step is, how do we set up the practice table? Well, we go to the Play or Watch Bridge section that we came to when we logged in onto BBO, and click on Practice. Then we click on Start a Teaching Table, and we have a set of choices here. For the description, you can call it what you like. I'm going to call it Week 2. I would suggest that if you've got other people that are going to watch what you do, you allow kibitzers, so slide to the right, and also allow those kibitzers to chat with the players. But you want to make sure that you know who it is that's watching what you're doing, so move that to the right so that there's permission required to kibitz. And similarly, permission required to play, because if for any reason somebody wants to leave the table for a while and put somebody else in, you don't want somebody else hopping in that you don't know. But you need to keep it as visible, so this slider to the left, so that the kibitzers can actually find the table if they need to. You can now or later choose to who you're going to have sitting in the seats. Let's do that in a moment, but we'll start the table straight away. Click on Start Table. And now we're going to choose the set of hands that we want to play. Up here on the top left, we've got the 3 lines, and we click on that. And one of the choices is Deal Source. Click on Deal Source. You've got a choice here. You could have random deals, but we want save deals. So we click on Save Deals. And there's our folders, the Week 2 folder. We click on the Week 2 folder, and when we've done that, this select option here becomes, it's no longer grayed out, and we have to click on that select. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't confirm to prove that you've definitely done that in any clear way, except perhaps the Week 2 gets a little grayed out, but you can now click on the cross and start sitting people that you want to sit. You can, in fact, sit yourself at all 4 seats. I'm going to sit myself everywhere except north. So I left click on the east and I sit myself. Do the same on south and I sit myself. West, I'm going to sit myself. On north, I click, but this time I'm going to put somebody else. I click on reserve and I enter in their code, their BBO username. Like so. And that now issues an invitation if they're logged in. If they're not logged in, it will just sit waiting for them to log in. But if they're logged in, it will issue an invitation saying a seat is reserved for you, take you there, question mark, and tells you who the host is. And the player then will click on yes, and all 4 players are now seated. But if you remember, we were expecting ace king up here. And the reason that we haven't got it is that BBO automatically just deals a random hand the moment all 4 are seated. To get the hands that you wanted, you go back to the blue up here and you click on redeal. And this time we will get the hands that we wanted with the ace king 3 up in the north. You can play the hands. You can play them any way you like. Obviously, if there's somebody sat there, then they have to play it themselves. So I'll put in a 1-note trump from my other player here, but sitting myself here, I can just do it on the screen. In turn, everybody passed out. I should, of course, have bid 3 no trumps, but I'm just doing it here quickly to show you how it goes. And then I can play the cards as I wish around the table. Now, I don't have to wait until the end of the hand. If I want to go to the next deal, I can do a redeal and board 2 will come up. But if you play it out completely, what you will find is that the hand sits there and waits until you have finished talking about it and can then move on by going up here and redealing. So you can practice on your own, or you can practice with other people and others can join in. And if you have a Zoom session going, you can all chat to each other while you do it. So I hope you find that a useful way of practicing prepared hands.